Hey all, Hipper here. So, do I have a good Graf Spee battle for you today? This is obviously an Agile Graf Spee. It's a ship that I've actually tried to put a lot of effort into. Well, not a lot, but I've played it more than like the occasional game lately, and I really like it. I thought I would do another video on it here for the day of the update, because the update is pretty meh, lackluster. Let's just have a look at my commander here, and I'm using the Bodger, the blacksmith guys, but it's actually Lucians underneath, which you will see here, and we have Azure Lane Baltimore and Tesla as inspirations, along with Ingenious, full speed ahead, Velocious, steer clear, and fully packed. So total box standard Agile build here, and of course we have the rudder module here, and then we have 3 of everything, and just notice that sonar there. It's 5.4 kilometer range at tier 5. So I always see Graf Spees played from the back, because people run, normal aggressive builds on it, well, so-called aggressive builds. But with this sonar here, you really should be up close and personal, like I am here, to be able to spot the destroyers for your team, because 5.4 kilometers at tier 5, that's deadly. So you should really use it. And I just get the easy kill here on the Farragut. That's 1 destroyer down. And of course, Nuremberg, I have to be a little careful here because he has torpedoes. So I'm just going to sit here and hopefully wait for him to, waste his torpedoes. Because it looked like I was going around, but of course the Agile build allows me to pull off maneuvers that no other Graf Spee has probably ever done. And I can't remember how fast the rudder is. I think it's around 5 seconds or something like that, which is very, very good at tier 5, and especially for what is really a battleship. I mean, yeah, Graf Spee is a cruiser by name, but it's more like a battleship with cruiser maneuverability, torpedoes, and of course that wonderful sonar, which I'm using a lot in this battle here as well. So the Emerald hasn't fired his torps yet, but that's okay. We don't care, because they're going to the Nuremberg is trying to flank me, so we're going to go this way instead and take the battle to the enemies instead of just sitting there and waiting. So gonna fire torps here in case he gets off his torps and takes me out. Then I'm sure I'll kill him, but I already get him with my guns here. But he does get off his torps, but because I have an Agile build on this ship here, I only take 2 of them, and that means I'm still in the battle. So the Nuremberg is, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why my battleship is in such a bad position there. He's going the long way around, and why would you do that on a map that's not domination? Why would you go over on the right side? And I'm expressing my, disapproval here. I mean, that is just taking yourself completely out of the battle for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes even, because he's gonna have to, sail all the way down here, and it's just his luck that the Nuremberg actually goes in there, and then he gets something to do, really, because if he didn't, then what would really be the point? Anyway, so I'm just getting a good shot at the Nuremberg here, and I don't get much out of the salvo here, which is a bit disappointing. 2 overpens, but I can see that I'm not gonna follow this Nuremberg here because he's gonna run into the battleship anyway, so it's not really much of a problem. Normally I would, because I don't want him going back that way and then capping the base. But in this case here, I think surely a battleship can take out that 10% health cruiser there. And of course I'm spotted by destroyers here. There's still 2 in the game. I whacked out 1 pretty early on, and also keep an eye on the Bayern here. And with the quick rudder, you can kind of play on the battleship RNG this way here, and just make them totally waste their salvos that they don't get many of, especially at tier 5. It's about 1 every 30 seconds. So a wasted salvo in a Bayern, that's a huge thing, and that's also why I don't really care. I'm just staying out here full view, and I'm not even trying to go dark. I'm just going to make sure he shoots at me and not anyone else. And he's getting a little bit close for comfort now, so I'm shooting 1 last salvo, and then I'm going to go for the cap, because I know that 1 destroyer is all the way up there babysitting the battleship. So that means that worst case, I'll meet a destroyer in the cap, and that's okay. I have my sonar back in a minute, and I have another 2. I don't just have 1 because I'm running fully packed here. So obviously my ship is fully packed. So that's why I don't mind. I mean, Spee is not the best. Actually, it's probably the worst cruiser to hunt destroyers in. I mean, the sonar does give you a little bit of an advantage, but the reload of nearly 20 seconds and the fact that you only have 2 turrets and only 6 guns in total, it makes it pretty difficult. But actually, I have had quite a bit of success lately in wiping out destroyers with this ship here. You wouldn't think so, but then when you actually connect a shell to the destroyer, you do so much damage that either they run away or they just totally panic. So it actually turns out quite good. I'm sure against an experienced destroyer player, you wouldn't be able to scare them off with just a lucky shot, and they wouldn't know for the next 20 seconds you're pretty much defenseless. But in, you know, like normal potato battles here at tier 5, works pretty well. So we are down on points already, and well, actually a lot, nearly 200 points, and there's only 2 blue ships left, myself included, and 4 red ships, and 2 of them are destroyers. So this is going to be extremely difficult, and this battle here will have to be won on points. So that's also why I am going straight for the enemy base to stop them accumulating points. As you can see now, only the blue base is, you know, allowing us to actually accumulate points. So the longer I stay in here, the more of a chance we have. And it's also because I want to have the enemies come to me, because I need cover to pull this off. And the Omaha here, he's alone, and there's a reason I don't play Omahas. And my next salvo will show you exactly why that is. Because, sure, if you know what you're doing in an Omaha, you can do well, and it's actually quite a powerful ship. But if you don't know what you're doing in an Omaha, like probably this guy here is not really aware of, then it's probably not that much fun. Yoink. So that's the 3rd kill here, and like I said, I'm just playing the point game here, and that's another reason that I prefer domination battles over capture the base, because capture the base is all about damage, it's all about shooting the other ships, and if occasionally you can actually grab the base, but that doesn't happen very often. In domination, on the other hand, there's so many things to keep in mind that you always have to, you know, keep an eye on the points. And, you know, always evaluate, do I have a bigger chance of winning this battle by actually killing all the enemies or by winning on points? And obviously in this battle here, I'm up against 3 ships now, and 2 of them are destroyers. It's a little bit easier to win this battle here on points, but it's a close one. So there's obviously a destroyer over here, and we have another one on the other side of the mountain, and he's sonared, so he's going to stick around there for a while, I think. So I'm going to try to get into a better position to not allow this Fubuki here to rush me, because I'm pretty sure that's what he was thinking. And then now he has second thoughts that he can see that I'm aware of him. So I'm going to, you know, steam towards the other destroyer, and the torps are on their way. And with my Agile build, I don't have any problems at all avoiding these torpedoes here, even at very close range like that. So I'm kind of, you know, keeping one destroyer at my front and the other one at the back of my ship, making it pretty hard to torp me here. Now my sonar has run out though, and that's why I think, okay, I need to actually disengage a little bit here. Because I still don't know exactly where that other destroyer is actually hiding out there in the open sea. I don't think he's even... he has been spotted, but that's like a long time ago. So first I need to get out of reach of the HE shells of that other destroyer. And then, again, we use the Agile build here to just scoot in between the torpedoes here. And like... the whole time I've been doing this, the Reds haven't got any points because I've been in their base, and I pretty much clawed back 100 points by doing this. And of course now they're pretty much pushing me out of the cap, but I'm just trying to get in just for another second here, because like every point counts here, and the Fubuki makes a mistake. But here you see the problem with Spee. It's just not very good at like taking out evading destroyers, especially evading ones. If they're broadside on, well, you have a pretty good chance of a one-shot actually. But when they are aware of you and they are actively evading, yeah, it's difficult. So I need to have a little bit of a break here. I don't want to go head on into that destroyer there, because that's just going to catch me in a torpedo crossfire, and that's what I'm desperately trying to avoid here. Because the other destroyer is quite clever. He hasn't been spotted at all, and I really have no idea where he is. I know roughly that he's somewhere on the other side of the cap, but other than that, I don't know. And obviously that's pretty annoying. So I just need to get into cover here just for like 30 seconds until I have my sonar ready, and then at least I have a fighting chance when I go out again. Because as it is now, I'm a little bit, yeah, well, I have a problem. Now the Fubuki especially seems a bit careless, and there's a pretty good chance that he's within range of my sonar. So I'm kind of planning that if I get the chance, I'll take him out first. The other destroyer, I think it's a Z61, as whatever it's called, is obviously a little bit more calculating player. Like I said, he hasn't been spotted at all, and he's actually playing this pretty well. So, like I thought, yes, the Fubuki is within range, and he's not even running away now. He's just going broadside on. Like I said before, that's what you want in Spee, because that way you can just punish these naughty destroyers here. And the sonar also helps you to avoid torpedo crossfires like this one here. Like it looks like they almost planned it, but I mean, with a good 5 kilometer sonar there, you are able to avoid these little traps here. And you can see the T-61, he's getting a little bit nervous now, because he just saw me take out the destroyer, meaning that I really only have to take out the battleship and grab a little bit of points back as well, and then the battle here is mine. So obviously I know the Bayern is still around, and I'm going to save him for as long as I can. I want him to come to me, not the other way around, because I need to make sure I'm not spotted, because if the Bayern gets in a salvo on me, I am finished. So that's obviously why. And the destroyer is a much easier target, so I'm trying to eliminate him first. It's unfortunate he sees me so early on though, but otherwise this would have been a very nice destroyer kill here. And he smokes up, but that doesn't matter. I have my sonar, but he goes into cover, meaning that I can't hit him. And that's pretty much it here. I mean, I have to take out the Bayern now. There's no other way of winning this battle. I have clawed back an immense amount of points, if you notice here, especially because I shot the destroyer. So I'm only behind by about 20-ish points now from nearly 200. And I mean, this is like what you have to keep in mind when you're playing this game here. It's not all about sinking other ships and doing 200,000 damage and all that stuff. It's also about keeping an eye on your points and always thinking of the smartest way to win a battle. And here I'm just waiting for the torpedoes. I'm sure torpedoes are coming, and there they are. And then I'll move out. And I only have a minute left, so I have to find this Bayern now. I can pretty much only get off probably 2 salvos now in the last minute, so I need to find him immediately, because obviously the destroyer is long gone. I don't think I can find him in 45 seconds, especially without his sonar. So I'm kind of counting that the Bayern has moved into the cap, because he's of course certain of victory, and just checking for the destroyer, but it's not there. And at the same time I'm turning. It's not like I'm just showing broadside to that Bayern there. And he misses, and that means that I've won this battle here, because I just need to hit him with 1 more salvo, and that's about it for him. So you can see it's pretty much a victory where you think, how can I win this battle here? And I do it in the last 10 seconds here, and that's the end of Bayern, a Kraken, and I get enough points to pull the victory home. I bet that destroyer is a bit displeased with that. But anyway, a lot of fun this battle here, and Graf Spee is just such a fun ship to play, especially with an agile build. Don't let anyone tell you different. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the battle here, guys, and then I'll see you out there.